just like to take some time to cover a few takeaways from our October meetings and also preview what we're going to be studying together in November. In October, much like you see the leaves behind me changing, we focused a lot on change management, did a little assessment, and asked ourselves how well we lead change management. And it wasn't too much of a surprise to recognize that although we might lead well in terms of letting folks know the purpose of our change, I think where we struggled with is with the three other P's of proper change management, which has to do with giving your employees and your team a picture of what this change is going to do for the organization or for the individuals, as well as giving them a plan, how we get from where we're at to where we want to go. And then finally, helping them understand their part in this change management. One big eye-opening takeaway was the fact that often we fail to recognize the emotional turmoil that we're creating with change. And we studied a bridges transition model that talks about how you have a decrease in productivity as you lead through change. And very often, leaders aren't planning for that decrease in productivity because what they're looking for is actually growth in the organization. And they're thinking it's more of this linear line. And we recognize there's kind of a lull in this as you're working your team through this. So because that was a topic that I think we had a lot to learn from, we're going to be studying that again together. If you'll look at the bottom of the newsletter, there's a couple of watch parties that we've set up on November the 18th and the 21st, where Patrick Lencioni and our CEO, Mike Sherrill, will come together in a webinar format, and we'll be watching that and then discussing that together around the lunch table. So if that's something of interest to you, that's for non-C12 members as well as our C12 members. We invite you to click on the link below and sign up for that event. As we're leading into November, we're going to talk a lot about communication and how really we need to have a plan related to communication for the crises that our companies will face, as well as for the conflict that our companies face. And so it's really a key theme about communication. And I think that there's a lot to be learned as we come together. So if that's something that you want to experience, that you've never really experienced, a peer mentoring format where you're learning from your peers in a pretty intensive way, we would love to invite you to consider the opportunity to come together with us in our C12 forums around the area. God bless you.